From strange-looking fish, mermaids to eerie sea monsters. The ocean is home to creatures that still trouble the researchers. So dive along to witness the most shocking deep-sea encounters that shocked everyone. Take a look at this strange sea creature. Its arms are so long, they look like ghostly fingers reaching through the water. A diver spotted it moving in a weird way, so he swam closer to check it out. That's when he realized it was a rare big-fin squid. Its arms floated in the water, bending in odd ways that made it look almost otherworldly. The diver couldn't believe what he was seeing. Spotting this deep-sea creature was a once-in-a-lifetime moment, something so rare, most people only ever see it in pictures. Bizarre lizard. While diving near the Galapagos Islands, a man spotted something that gave him a little jolt. It looked like a tiny sea monster, but as he got closer, he realized it was a marine iguana. These unique lizards are nothing like your average iguana. They can survive in the ocean, dive deep, and hold their breath for up to 40 minutes. With its scaly skin and long, swishing tail, the marine iguana looked like a mini Godzilla gliding through the water. The diver couldn't believe his eyes. This jaw-dropping encounter is one he'll remember forever. Close encounter. You wouldn't believe what divers are finding in the dark, cold waters of Switzerland. It's like something out of a nightmare. This massive figure appeared as if it would swallow them. Its creepy grin and wide-open jaws create an eerie atmosphere. And now everyone's freaking out, thinking it's a real-life sea monster. And yes, it could be. Either way, for those divers, it was a pretty wild experience. Who wouldn't want to swim with a giant, toothy creature? Gran Maya. Some marine researchers saw a creature they never expected. Lurking in the depths was a massive figure. Gran Maya, the mythical sea monster from Maya legends. Stories say it's so powerful that just its presence can stir up storms. Many believe it hides near the coasts of Mesoamerica, though its exact location remains unknown. In Maya culture, Gran Maya symbolizes the ocean's strength, a force feared by sailors and fishermen alike. While science hasn't proven it, the legend of Gran Maya lives on, haunting those who venture too close to the deep. Mysterious encounter. A camera captured a mysterious being, leading some to believe it could be the legendary Ninjin, a creature sailors have whispered about for years. Others wonder if it's merely a strange rock formation playing tricks on our eyes. No doubt it might be a brand new species that has never been seen before. For now, the true identity of this mysterious sea creature is still unknown. What do you think it is? Ancient crab. While diving on a regular trip, a group of scuba divers discovered something huge. As they swam deeper, they saw a giant crab. At first, they were amazed, but when they got closer, they realized it wasn't just any crab, it was turned to stone. Frozen like a statue, its giant claws were raised as if ready to fight, but it hadn't moved in ages. The divers were stunned. How did this happen? Was it a big storm, or did something bury it long ago? Whatever caused it, they had just found an ancient sea creature frozen in time. Sea dragon. Off Scotland's stormy coast, a deep-sea camera revealed what everyone feared. Its body stretched long like a serpent, with razor-sharp teeth. But that's not the scariest part. This beast had something even more terrifying. A glowing light on its head, like a lamp to trick its prey. The video went viral, and the researchers named it the Nessie of the North Sea. So next time you hear old sailor tales about sea monsters, think twice before laughing them off. There might be more truth to these stories than we thought. Split-second survival. Can you imagine coming face to face with one of the ocean's biggest hunters? A scuba diver had that experience. While diving, he saw a huge white shark swimming toward him. He knew he had to do something fast, so he stayed still and lowered his head. The shark, curious but not feeling threatened, swam away. The diver's quick thinking helped him stay safe. It was a close call. It's a reminder that in the wild, staying calm and thinking ahead can be the key to survival. Sea monster. A bizarre underwater video captured a scene that left everyone scratching their heads. Out of nowhere, a massive webbed hand at least 5 times the size of a human's slapped against the submarine's glass. It seemed like a sea creature, possibly humanoid, was playfully interacting with the crew, trying to grab their attention. What made this even stranger was that the crew was supposed to be observing fish, not something this mysterious. Was it a mermaid-like being? Only the crew aboard the submarine truly knows what happened. Devil in Sea. Have you ever wondered what strange creatures roam the ocean's deepest, darkest waters? Scientists were stunned when they made this incredible discovery. A terrifying sea creature was discovered 2,000 feet below the surface of Monterey Bay, California. This spooky predator had sharp teeth and a glowing lure to attract its prey. As the camera zoomed in, they realized it was a black sea devil, a rare female anglerfish called Melanocetus. Measuring only 9 centimeters long, this small but fearsome fish is hardly ever seen. Scientists used a special robot to film this deep-sea predator on November 17th. This marks the first ever footage of a live black sea devil in its natural habitat. Deep-sea surprise. The explorers in the Gulf of Mexico sent special cameras down into the water, hoping to see animals that most people never encounter. Suddenly, something really incredible showed up on their screens. It was long and mysterious, with huge eyes and flowing arms. The scientists were amazed. They had found a giant squid, one of the ocean's rarest creatures. This astonishing sight marked the first time anyone had spotted such a magnificent being in U.S. waters. Unidentified creature. The deep ocean is full of mysteries, making it the perfect place for strange creatures to hide. Recently, a massive creature was caught on camera, but something was off. The way it moved, with its long fins and ridged back, added to the mystery. Was this a creature we've never seen before, hiding in the depths? Or maybe it's a throwback to ancient times, like the plesiosaur, a creature we thought was long gone. Eerie encounter. Recently, a dive team from the Monterey Bay Aquarium made a strange discovery. They spotted a barrel eye fish. This eerie creature had a see-through head. Its eyes could even move. Known as Macropinna it was incredibly rare. Divers had only seen it 9 times in over 5,600 dives. The barrel eye's transparent head helped it see predators above. Meanwhile, its moving eyes focused on prey below. Imagine swimming deep in the ocean, and suddenly, this ghostly fish gliding past. It was a sight that would be hard to forget. Sea monster. In California, an incredible event occurred deep under the ocean waves. Workers were watching a live streaming of the dark waters when suddenly, a huge shape appeared on their screen. The creature they saw looked like it came straight out of a dinosaur movie. Some of the workers gasped, thinking it might be a mosasaurus, a giant sea reptile that lived when dinosaurs roamed the earth. As this weird creature swam past the camera, I got super excited and curious. It was like something out of a dinosaur movie. The phantom jellyfish. In the deep, dark waters of Monterey Bay, a ghostly giant emerged, capturing the attention of all who saw it. The Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute, MBRE, made an incredible discovery when they filmed a giant phantom jellyfish. This marked only the 9th time this elusive creature has been captured on camera since it was first spotted in 1899. The ROV Doc Ricketts spotted what looked like a billowing crimson curtain, revealing the jellyfish floating gracefully in the depths. With a diameter of 3.3 feet and ribbon-like arms stretching up to 33 feet, it thrives in the ocean's darkness. While scientists think it feeds on plankton and small fish, much about its behavior remains a mystery. The Goblin shark's bite. As darkness cloaked the ocean, a diver experienced an unexpected and thrilling encounter with a strange shark. While exploring the deep waters, a diver suddenly found themselves surprised when a goblin shark bit into the sleeve of their wetsuit. This unusual shark, known for its long, protruding jaw, collided with the diver's arm while trying to avoid the camera. Its razor-sharp teeth sank deep into the wetsuit, trapping the shark in a tricky position. The diver struggled for a moment, but the goblin shark managed to free itself. Though startled, the diver emerged with a remarkable story to share about the goblin shark's surprising bite, adding to the mystery and intrigue of ocean life. Mystery of Deep. Deep down, between 1,800 and 22,000 feet where the water is freezing cold, this strange being glides through the darkness like a ghost. What could this ghostly hunter be? Scientists were baffled until they got a closer look. It was the owlfish. This silent predator grows up to 16.5 centimeters long. Small shrimp and jellyfish don't stand a chance against its hunting skills. Even though we know it's an owlfish, much of its life remains hidden in shadow. So next time you think about what lives in our deep oceans, remember creatures like the owlfish, and there might be many more we haven't found yet. Shocking sighting. You won't believe this wild sighting caught on camera from the Mariana Trench. At first glance, it seemed to be a megalodon, the legendary giant shark, but this creature was unlike anything ever seen by human eyes. The bait cage used in the video was about 10 feet long, suggesting that this mysterious fish was at least 60 feet long. This massive creature was similar in size to a humpback whale, but doubts arose about its identity. Upon closer inspection, its gills showed it was some type of fish, not a mammal. Its pectoral fins also looked like those of a shark. It left many to believe it was likely a large fish. Ocean mysteries. Sometimes, diving isn't just about seeing fish, it's about finding hidden secrets in the ocean. A diver was busy diving when luckily a fuzzy shape appeared in the distance. Initially he thought it must be a big fish, but as he swam closer, he couldn't believe his eyes. There, right in front of them, was a real-life mermaid. She had a long tail just like in the storybooks. The diver rubbed his eyes, thinking it must be a dream, but nope. The mermaid was still there. It was like a fairy tale had come to life deep under the waves. The diver realized that sometimes the most magical discoveries happen when we least expect them. Gulf mystery. In the Gulf of Mexico, an underwater camera attached to an oil rig caught sight of something truly bizarre. A giant, mysterious blob floating by. It looked so strange that even experts were left scratching their heads. For 2 years, scientists searched for clues, diving into old books and records to figure out what this odd creature could be. Finally, the mystery unraveled. It was a rare placental jellyfish. Usually found in colder waters, spotting it here was a huge surprise. Its unexpected appearance left researchers both amazed and full of questions about what else might be hiding in the deep. Glowing secrets. A mysterious glow sparked an incredible journey for scientists. The deep-sea dragonfish, a tiny creature only about 10 centimeters long, caught the attention of biologists when they noticed a red spot under its eye shining brightly. It had never glowed before. To uncover the secret, the team used cameras 600 times more sensitive than regular ones and created a tank with deep ocean temperatures to let the fish act naturally. When the lights dimmed, its spots lit up, one red and one blue. Though the display fascinated them, the reason behind the glow remains a mystery. Could it be a way to scare off predators? It might take years to discover the truth, leaving the deep-sea dragonfish to guard its secrets. Undiscovered species. Just think about diving 6,000 feet into the darkness, where no light has ever reached. One brave diver was searching for unusual ocean life, and what he found there was beyond his darkest dreams. There, floating in the black water, was a creature that shouldn't exist. A strange black blob just drifting in the void. But then things got even weirder. Tiny hands were growing from its body, reaching out into the darkness. No one had ever seen or reported a creature like this before. So, if you ever dream of exploring the ocean depths, remember this. You might discover something unexplainable. Keep your wits and cameras ready, because the unknown awaits. Unique fish. In the deep ocean, where strange creatures roam, one shark stands out. The frilled shark. It doesn't look like your average shark. It's like something from another world. Its mouth is packed with rows of sharp, hooked teeth, and once it grabs its prey, there's no escape. What's even crazier, it can open its mouth wide enough to swallow prey that's half its size. This shark's eerie appearance and hunting skills make it unforgettable. So, if you ever find yourself exploring the deep sea, keep an eye out. You might just meet this alien-like predator face to face. Sea monster. While diving deep underwater, a diver came face to face with a shadow in the distance. As he got closer, he saw something really massive. That's when the creature turned, revealing rows of razor-sharp teeth glinting in the dark water. It wasn't just big, it was enormous, a true sea monster. Each tooth looked like it could tear through anything. The diver barely moved, frozen with fear. At that moment, he realized he'd gone too far. Somehow, he made it out okay. But let's be honest, sometimes it's best to leave some ocean mysteries unsolved. Deepest fish. The University of Western Australia and Japanese researchers made an exciting discovery, the deepest fish ever recorded. Using high-tech cameras in the Izu Ogasawara Trench, they captured footage of a tiny snailfish swimming at an incredible depth of 8,336 meters. This fish is a brand new species that no one has ever seen before. They also spotted 2 more fish swimming deeper than 8 kilometers. This thrilling discovery opens new doors for studying ocean life in the deepest waters. Sneaky swimmers.
And then they'll go out and they'll come around and they'll get back on your 6 o'clock position. They do it again and again and again. They want to come back and see just what's going on. And curiosity is a predator trait.
You wouldn't expect to find sharks in a river, right? But rare footage showed just how close a diver got to them in the St. Lawrence River in Canada. These sharks moved with purpose, disappearing into the water, circling, and then suddenly they were right behind him. It was as if they were studying him. Even with mirrors and constant scanning, the sharks always managed to surprise him. It was a chilling reminder of just how smart and unpredictable they can be.
So I've got mirrors on my camera, my head's on a swivel, and bang.
Shadow octopus. Get ready for a deep-sea secret that'll blow your mind! A jet-black creature was spotted in the ocean, but it wasn't your usual octopus. This one was a master of hiding and mystery. As it moved through the water, it seemed to know exactly how to hide, squeezing into tiny caves and even playing hide-and-seek with glowing fish. In the ocean, it's like a superhero, using its incredible skills to survive and thrive. Trench terror. The Mariana Trench is a mysterious place filled with unbelievable creatures. A scuba diver recently shared videos of some strange animals he encountered. He first spotted what looked like an octopus, but as he got closer, it opened its mouth wide, just like an alligator. And that's not all. He also captured another octopus with one giant eye and one that showed its sharp teeth. These surprising discoveries reveal that the deep sea is having fascinating life. Tiny wonder. In the icy waters of the Arctic, a researcher spotted something small and graceful gliding through the sea. At first, its fluttering fins looked like butterfly wings, but this creature wasn't flying, it was swimming. As she moved closer, she noticed tiny white spots scattered across its body. That's when she realized she was looking at a sea angel, a remarkable sea snail that seems to fly underwater. But don't let its delicate appearance fool you. This tiny marvel is a fierce hunter and plays a crucial role in the ocean's ecosystem, a breathtaking reminder of how extraordinary the underwater world can be. Giant fish. You can expect sharks or whales in the deep sea, right? But not every time. A biologist dived near Falmouth. She was exploring the waters when she came across an enormous barrel jellyfish. It was a sight she never expected. Known as the dustbin lid jellyfish for its massive size, it's the largest jellyfish in UK waters. Some can grow up to 3 meters across. These giant creatures aren't often seen, so this encounter was special. Echoes from cave. What do you think is hiding in the shadows of a dark cave? A group of curious tourists heard loud, monstrous voices echoing from a cave. As they got closer, they spotted a creepy creature in the water. Half of its body floated above the surface, while the other half sank below. Suddenly, it disappeared into the depths. Some thought it might be a giant salamander, while others worried it could be something much scarier. Feeling scared, they decided to end their tour and get away from the spooky cave. Deep sea shark. During a deep water dive, a scuba diver spotted a strange sea creature. At first, it was hard to make out, but as he swam closer, he realized it was a shark, much longer than any he had ever seen before. The shark moved smoothly through the water, gliding effortlessly. Then, just as quickly, it disappeared into the shadows. It didn't seem aggressive, but the diver knew better than to get too close. He kept his distance, in awe of the creature's mysterious presence in the deep, dark water. Skeleton secrets. A diver came across a sight that changed his life forever. It was a massive, ancient skeleton resting silently on the ocean floor. The bones stretched far, hinting at a creature that was once powerful, now long gone. What could possibly leave behind a spine, measuring around 30 meters, 98 feet in length? Scientists and biologists were stunned. It has been considered probably not an oarfish, as this skeleton was 4 times larger than the biggest oarfish ever found. To make matters more mysterious, when an unnamed worker tried to interact with the skeleton by picking it up, it crumbled into dust. So far, the footage has yet to be examined by professionals. Unexpected encounter. While diving in the clear waters, a scuba diver caught sight of something massive in the distance. At first, he couldn't make out what it was. As it got closer, he could see it was a potato cod, a huge fish, known for being calm. But something was off. Without warning, the cod darted toward him, surprising the diver. The peaceful ocean around him suddenly felt different. The fish wasn't acting like it should, and in an instant, the diver knew he needed to move fast. Just be cautious whenever going diving. You never know how the fish around you will react. Deep sea wonders. In 2013, a strange video was uploaded, and it still grabs attention today. The footage was filmed by an underwater robot nearly 4,000 feet deep in the Indian Ocean. Near a drilling site off the coast of Africa, a mysterious creature appeared. It moved slowly through the dark water. Then, it got too close to the robot and was caught in the stream. The alien-like creature struggled for a moment, but managed to float away again. What was it? No one really knows. Ocean giants.
We end tonight with one of the most extraordinary close encounters we've ever seen in the deep. Newly released video of what's believed to be the biggest great white shark ever caught on camera.
In the deep waters off Mexico's Guadalupe Island, a giant caught on camera. A massive shadow moved through the water. It was a shark, larger than any ever seen before. Experts confirmed it was the biggest great white shark ever filmed. Here is the wildest part. The massive shark came near a diver. It didn't create any trouble. It swam peacefully by. It was a rare, breathtaking moment of respect between predator and human.
We haven't really figured out where the females go and where they spend their time.
Fearsome fangs. In the dark ocean waters, 5,000 meters below the surface, swims one of the most unusual hunters ever found, the fang-tooth fish. This small but scary-looking creature has teeth so huge, they take up almost 1/3 of its body length. These amazing teeth are so long that the fish can't even close its mouth properly. Instead, the fangs fit into special pockets near its brain when not being used to catch food. While scientists know about 2 types of fang-tooth fish, the common and shorthorn, and I bet if you ever saw one up close, those fearsome fangs would be the last thing you'd forget. Madagascar's ancient secrets.
Which is unusual in paleontology because you get broken bones frequently, or you get different parts of the body separated from one another. Here, everything is together in beautiful condition.
In the depths of Madagascar's waters, a hidden treasure of ancient secrets waits to be found. Paleontologists have uncovered an amazing underwater graveyard filled with giant lemur fossils. Inside a water-filled cave, researchers found many types of fossils. Well, it was bones of huge lemurs, some as big as gorillas. These incredible creatures roamed Madagascar until they mysteriously disappeared 2,000 to 5,000 years ago. This discovery reveals more than just the remains of giant lemurs. It reveals the special ecosystem that existed back then. Each fossil gives us a glimpse into a world long gone.
It's really an enormous number of fossils all in one place, so it's accessible. They're very complete.
Lurking monkfish. Imagine diving deep into the ocean, only to spot a creature so strange it seems magical. This is the monkfish, a bizarre predator lurking in the shadows. About 80 miles off the coast of Gibraltar, an ROV explored the HMS Ark Royal and captured this odd fish up close. There it was, perfectly still on the seafloor, with a thin, filament-like lure between its eyes. This lure, called an esca, gently waved, drawing in nearby fish. And when they got too close, the monkfish snapped them up in one quick bite. The ocean truly hides creatures beyond our imagination. Irregular shark.
So that it can take in a really big piece of prey and then slowly digest it down its track.
Deep in the shadowy middle layers of the ocean swims a creature that looks straight out of a nightmare. The frilled shark. With its eel-like body and haunting, toothy grin, it almost seems like something from another world. But what truly makes this shark terrifying? Its mouth. Packed with 300 razor-sharp teeth in 25 rows, each tooth curves inward, making escape nearly impossible for its prey. When it hunts, it opens its jaws wide enough to swallow creatures half its size. Its body even adapts to digest large prey, much like a snake. The frilled shark's strange features leave you wondering, are you looking at a creature from Earth or something from an alien world?
Can distend their mouths open and eat things that are more than half their body length.
And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. Bloop is back. While exploring the dark ocean depths, a scuba diver came across a strange floating creature in the murky water. Intrigued, he swam closer, thinking it was just another sea animal. But that was his last mistake. The creature wasn't just any ocean dweller. It was a bloop. In an instant, before the diver could react, the massive creature's mouth opened wide, swallowing him whole. No trace of him was left behind, except for his camera, which captured the terrifying footage of his final moments. The footage serves as a chilling reminder that the mysteries of the deep are not just myths. These creatures are real, they are dangerous, and they are lurking in the darkness, waiting for their next unsuspecting prey. See you next time.